Hey everybody, this is Death Jester here with a different video than what I've been doing concerning my models. It's not that I've gotten away from doing them, I've just still taking my time chugging through them, still getting to points where I just don't feel like painting, so barely anything has been done. But soon, after I've finished number 4 here, Vanguard Veteran, the third one's finished and sitting up there with the other 2. I'll get them named and then get a video out, another update video out for them. But this is mainly just to show off just a couple little minor pose changes, and in the case of this guy right here, the Master of the Relics, just a small addition that, in my opinion, makes the models look a lot better than had they just been done with the standard pose and standard equipment. With the second web exclusive model from Games Workshop's site right here, all I did was point the plasma pistol down and turn his head to the right. To me, this gives him a more commanding pose, and it seems like he's surveying his company before a battle, perhaps. Here's a fine cast Sorcerer right here. The normal pose for him is, just raising his sword like he's calling a charge. I didn't really care much for that pose, so I repositioned his arm and got a little bit of work with green stuff. That was actually my first attempt with it. It came out alright, I guess. It simulates soft armor. It's a relatively easy thing to do. If you can tell, see if I can get a little bit more of a close-up. You can't really tell all that well, but it's kind of sloppy, but it works. And it was like I said, it was my first time using green stuff. That's probably a little bit better. See, I'll get better with experience the more I use it, but I haven't had any opportunities to use anymore. Yeah, I just like to think, once again, perhaps he's surveying his warlord's host as they're marching off to battle. Perhaps it's in the midst of a pitched melee fight. He's turning around to face perhaps someone who's called out a challenge. Just any number of things. And with the Master of the Relics here, one of the masters of the chapter, I felt he was a bit empty, I guess you could say, just with a balled up fist and nothing else. So I just gave him a little power sword. So I didn't think it was quite right, I guess you could say, to have a captain without at least showing anywhere on him. As you can see, just no close combat weapons. It kind of fell over there. That was just personal preference. I really felt like he needed some form of a close combat weapon represented on his model, so that's all I did, was add a power sword. And basically, this just goes to show, even the most just static posed models, you can do a little bit to give it that extra bit of flair, extra bit of oomph, I guess. I'm not sure if I'm exactly describing this right, but oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. It's all just a preference thing, but to me it just gets my imagination running with how it might look on a battlefield, or in this guy's case, before a battle. And that is a big part of Warhammer right there. So Warhammer Tabletop is, as Games Workshop would even put in their rule books, forging a narrative. It's an integral part of the game, is forging a narrative. Anywho, just wanted to make a quick little video showing that. This has been Death Jester, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.